I'm here to make inflammatory statements on the internet, and then turn my notifications off.
Yeah, this video is going to be a bit different because I'm not going to have, a long rant about some gaming journalist coming out with some of the most stupidest takes I've ever heard. Although that has been happening lately, but I turned a blind eye to it. But rather I want to talk about what happened recently to a fellow YouTuber who really inspired me to make the content I make now and edit the videos the way I do. The name? Itsagundam.
He's a monster.
For those who do not know, Itsagundam has been around for ages, and I gotta be honest, I love his channel. I think he's funny, entertaining. Some of the stuff he comes up with along with his friends Ziltex, D-Girl and Clanky is truly the stuff of legends.
So I eat the chicken, I wake up at like 7:45 and my is exploding. I run to the bathroom and it doesn't sound like a normal It sounds more like a fight between my turds and the toilet water.
I was gonna say, were you doing a very good imitation of a tap?
Like
Pretty much.
The sound, you know what a super soaker is, right? Have you ever used a super soaker?
I kind of wish I had the same kind of dynamics with my friends, but I don't because I'm a sad, miserable human being who is a full-time student, part-time cosplayer, learning to be a game developer, storyteller, all the while trying to battle my personal demons. Yeah, even angels have demons.
I missed the part where that's my problem.
It was yesterday when I was just minding my own business and wondering what kind of Rule 34 video I should stroke one out to. I noticed that Gundam put a video out, so I slid my willy back in and prepared myself for an episode of hilarity. Unfortunately, what I saw broke my heart. Turns out Gundam's channel has been removed from Partners program, which means the guy won't be getting any money for his videos. Very sad, F in the chat. I'm gonna be real with you, Chief. Gundam's story is one of woe and sorrow. I came across his channel by accident and decided to stay because he was legitimately funny. But not only that, Gundam seemed, like he knew what he was talking about. He was not like some random dude on the net who didn't do his due diligence of doing research into the subject matter before churning out some half-baked video. The only other person who does something like that, who does like full research to the point where it's like information overload, is Rags. The doggo does his research, but Gundam always spoke what was on his mind, and that's what I loved about the guy. I never went out of my way to support a YouTuber / content creator, but I did for him. Every time I had some spare cash and he was streaming on Twitch, I donated to him because Lord knows he needed the cash. A man can only live on canned tuna for so long. Dude, I even sent him 2 anime t-shirts and a waifu pillow cover, of Mercy, just to show my appreciation. And it brought a smile to my face when I heard him, read my little joke in the letter.
Also, you don't have a girlfriend, so I'm sending you something that can act like a substitute until you find the real thing. Don't worry, I never used it, and it's clean. Don't lie to me. You're telling me Mercy with her little dress all ripped up and breast exposed, you didn't give her a little smooch? Look, even Fluffy's giving her a smooch, and she's a dog. Don't worry, I never use it. It's clean. Much love to Clanky, D-Girl, and our favorite troll, Ziltex. Signal Angel. Yes, that's not my real name. Okay. My favorite moment has been Goblin Slayer video. You made and went on to say, I hope the child molesters down the road get you, you son of a bitch. I don't even remember saying that.
It was that notice me senpai moment for me. And I hope that, in that moment, Gundam realized that his little takes on pop culture and what it was turning into was not only informative, but also funny to listen to. Oh hey look, Cowboy Bebop is being bastardized by Netflix. The end product will make you delete yourself, but at least Papa Gundam made a video on it, so You got a little band-aid on that ginormous deep wound that will be inflicted on your soul courtesy of Netflix. Seriously, Gundam, his videos made me go through so many tough times. Like every time I saw a silly, sad adaptation from Netflix or from anyone else, at least his videos brought a little bit of smile to my face. I gotta say, I was not into the whole Twitch scene before I came across Gundam, but my goodness, the man knew what was happening at Twitch and how these thoughts were running, rampant on the streaming platform. I didn't know who Aaanndd was, and I couldn't care less, but when I heard Gundam talk about the amount of money that was being thrown at this woman like she was some sort of a goddess, all the while she was hiding that she had a husband, now I understand that everyone has the right of privacy, but Aaanndd actively lied about it. She created that illusion with her followers that she was single and ready to mingle, and her simp army threw money at her. I didn't know anything about that. I found out through Gundam. I also found out how Twitch bent over backwards to protect not only Aaanndd, who used the N-word on livestream and evaded ban, but also other female streamers like Pokimane, who went after Gundam's sponsor and didn't get banned at all.
Would sponsor these shenanigans. Like, what? And I will say, for this company to sponsor a video that's literally 20 minutes of talking shit about me, you will never see.
Look at this part. This is a good
Dude,
part.
Your website's so ass it won't even load. But if you ever reach out to me...
Shut up, silly woman.
Alinity when she threw her cat over her head. Zombie Unicorn and all those female streamers who were doing those poolside streams or body painting streams because... boobs. Gundam exposed all of that. And he even predicted that someone was getting close to, being exposed as a predator at the streaming giant. And lo and behold, months later, Hassan the Thought Protector was exposed and let go.
It looks like you're getting a 30-day suspension for hateful conduct. You kinda went off on someone in Spanish and called them a f***. I'm not sure why you would do that. Not just ban the idiot. I can't help even with this. But you can never help, Hassan. Who are you kidding?
I guess what made me relate to Gundam even more was that he was not someone who claimed to be a fan. He showed he was a fan with his knowledge of source materials and cosplay. Dude, there is literally a video of him where he is criticizing Star Wars while dressed up as a stormtrooper, and his outfit looked more legit than the ones in recent trilogy. I probably learned more about Marvel, DC and Star Wars from this guy than watching the adaptations. Remember She-Hulk? Of course you don't, nobody does, and I bet the people who do desperately want to forget about it. Anyways, Gundam did an entire review of the series while looking at the actual source material, i.e. the comics, and he literally showed how garbage the Marvel show that Disney Plus show was. He went through the pain of watching his favorite TV shows and movies die a horrible death. Remember Velma? I know I do. I saw a few clips of it and I felt like apologizing to the entire mankind for the crime against humanity my fellow brown person had committed.
Daddy, chill.
I saw the clips and I threw up in my mouth. This is how bad it was. Gundam sat through that cancerous show and reaffirmed my belief that women can't be funny, and the ones that think they are also the ones who think they should be paid as equal to men.
Yeah, that's not funny.
Point is, I found a little relatability with Gundam. There were a couple of personal issues Gundam mentioned in his videos that I think he didn't mean to, but he did while he was having a little rant or when he was talking to his friends, and I saw myself in him. Whether it was a shade of his personal life, his dating life, or his passion for video games and comics, It was something that I related to, and it was a connection that I've never felt with any other YouTuber. But over the last few years, Gundam was pretty much forced to tone down his content because at the time Mama Susan and her policies were rubbing everyone the wrong way. Not only that, I think a couple of Twitch thoughts went after him as well. I've already mentioned Pokey going after his sponsors. I think Aaanndd went after him too. Then his videos kept getting demonetized on a regular basis. The guy had to tone down his humor because YouTube didn't like it. But one thing every one of his subscribers noticed was that he ramped up the video production. The editing was significantly improved and it looked like he hired a professional editor to work for him. Turned out he was doing all of that himself. He was a one-man operation and he was editing all those videos himself. Dude, I made that Ada Wong video and it took me 8 hours to edit and I almost gave up halfway through. And that video is nowhere near as detailed as some of his. He has this custom art for his channel. He has like high resolution stock footage. The guy really puts effort in his videos. All that, to entertain his subscribers, and hoping that if someone new comes along, that, that person would subscribe. If I had to go with what Gundam said, and I have every reason to believe him because he admitted his mistake, he uploaded a clip from Twitter or something as a YouTube short because let's be real here, YouTube is trying to tap into that TikTok market and it turns out those shorts play a huge role in the channel's growth. Problem is, a lot of us motherfuckers don't even know what to publish in those shorts. Our form of content cannot be limited to just 60 seconds. That's not what we do. But hey, that's the hand we've been dealt, so I guess that's how we're gonna play. So Gundam uploads this clip which was not his, and next thing you know, boom, he gets removed from Partners Program because that was not his content. So he removed the video and reapplies for Partner Program, and his appeal gets denied because apparently his channel uses someone else's content without making changes that add significant value. Yes, you heard that correct. His highly edited videos add no significant value. Meanwhile, reaction channels continue to flourish and thrive. Look, I'm not going to mention any one channel in specific, but you know what I'm talking about. The ones that react to the entire movie and you can practically watch that entire movie with them. They still exist, dude. Honestly, I think it's an issue with the algorithm because a lot of channels that played fair and within YouTube's TOS have had some of their videos removed. So I think it has something to do with the algorithm and he might get his monetization back. But on the other hand, Gundam has been calling out YouTube for a while, and now that his monetization is gone, the person manually reviewing his channel may go, it's this who's been poking fun at Mama Susan and our policies, and now we have a shot at screwing him over. Either way, I don't think he will get his monetization back. I hope he does, but let's be real here, he won't. Not for a good bloody while at least. But he can go to Rumble!
Who?
Oh, sort of. If you're watching this video, then it means you're not on Rumble, okay? You're on YouTube. Also, dude, I'm on Rumble, and it's filled with political commentators. I don't think Gundam is going to do well there. Rumble just doesn't have that kind of audience, traffic, or features when compared to YouTube. I'm sorry, it doesn't. If Gundam had like 1 million subs, then maybe, he might have moved over there. Maybe he would have got partnered with them, but no, I can't see that happening right now. In short, I think Gundam will take a break from YouTube. I think he did mention something like that in his last video, which is good and bad. Good because I think he can use a break. He has been working hard on his editing and dude, I know how difficult it is to edit sometimes. As for the bad, well, I enjoyed his content. And there are many people out there like me, who sometimes watch some of his older videos just so we could laugh at his jokes. But it is what it is, I guess. Onwards and upwards. I know it's a long shot, but Gundam, if you're hearing this, I just want to say to you, man, thanks. Really, I gotta thank you, dude, because the humor in your videos sometimes really got me out of the tougher situations in my life. Like, I'll be feeling down, I wouldn't know what to do, and then I'll load up some of your old videos and just hear you have a rant, yeah, so yeah, Gundam, if you're hearing this, thank you. I will try to catch up with you guys over at Twitch sometimes, but thanks for inspiring me, inspiring us, the fans, the subs. I can't do much right now with limited funds. All I can do is make a video and hope to Chinese Jesus that you get your monetization back. Oh, that video was funny. I don't know how to end this video. Thanks a lot, Gundam. You're a star, mate. If you made it this far in the video, people who are not Gundam, please do check out his channel. Yeah, you might like what you see.